Greetings, fellow journeyers. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Thanks for stopping by to my channel, My Lioness Journey. My name is Nichelle and I am the lovely Lioness. And in today's video, I want to speak with you all about forgiving others, but doing so with boundaries. And yes, if you've watched the other two videos, I have a theme going and I'm just trying to address this subject from different areas and different perspectives. In life, we will have people break our trust or do something, transgress against us, and we will do the same to others. You have some people that offend you, or they do something that's hurtful or disrespectful, and they are really remorseful and they understand how what they did was egregious, and they can't do this, and they respect the friendship, the relationship, or whatever it is that you have together enough to correct a mistake, ask for forgiveness, and change the behavior. And they allow for that time to rebuild the trust. But then you have others that will violate you repeatedly if you let them, and they feel like just because they said they were sorry, or they cried, or begged, or whatever they done to try to get back in your good graces, that should be enough. Can't you see? I cried, I got on my knees, I begged, I said, you know, a lot of lip service. That should be sufficient. Well, I'm here today to say that no, that forgiveness does not mean that someone automatically should have access to you, or that their privileges with you should be reinstated. You have people that violate you repeatedly, and really then you would have to take some fault in that, because a person can only do to you what you allow, right? So if it's multiple offenses, then yes, and you may have your reasons. You love this person based on the relationship you have with them, depending on who they are. But we have to teach people how to treat us. And like I said in a previous video, there has to be consequences. And so you could forgive someone for your own personal reasons and say, well, I forgive you for such and such actions towards me. And then to some degree, I take a certain type of accountability. However, you have proven to me that you are a person that has no discipline, no regards for other people's feelings, and no respect. Therefore, you are going to continue the behavior because that's what you're used to with me. And so although I forgive you, that doesn't mean that I have to allow you into my personal space. That does not mean I have to whatever, fill in the blank. You know, like if someone stole from you, or someone borrowed money and they never pay you back, and you told them how important it was for them to return the money back, and they never pay you back, and they feel like you're some ATM or something, and they should continue to come borrow money from you because they apologize. You have the right to say no, and it does not matter who the person is. I don't agree with just because people are family and you all share the same blood, the same bloodline, the same ancestors, the same parents, the same grandparents, whatever, that this gives them some type of special pass to be able to violate you. And because they could say, well, we're cousins or we're siblings, you have to let me in your space. No, if you are toxic and you are disturbing to my peace, and you are a repeat offender, no, you do not have the right just because I have forgiven you. Do not let someone guilt trip you into being able to come back in your space. Have those boundaries in place. I can forgive you and I can love you from a distance. I can forgive you with stipulations. I can forgive you and never speak to you again if I choose. If speaking to you disturbs my peace, I reserve that right. If to not speak to you ever again. If to have peace while forgiving you means that I only speak to you on an as needed basis, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself, to not allow yourself to be a victim. Because what I don't like, and I've seen time and time again, I've seen this with friends, family members, hell, I've probably even done this myself, where it could be a child, it could be a family member. Every time I turn around, they're asking for this, they need to borrow my car, they need money, they fill in the blank, they need this and that, and not give it, and they're so not appreciative. They never tell me thank you, they never tell me this, they constantly take from me, they don't give, but you keep allowing it. At what point do you say, no, you did this to my car, or you did this, or you disrespected something that I told you was important, that to not disrespect, and I'm going to have to cut you off. You have the ability and you have the power. I just don't agree that because these are blood relatives that they have some type of special access. They're going to keep continuing to do these things to you or us or whomever, unless we put our foot down and say no. And they say, well, you know, we're blood, we have the same parents, whatever, you should forgive me for that reason. No, I'll forgive you. I definitely forgive you. But as far as allowing you in my space, or if I ever give you the things, or however you violated me ever again, that's going to take time that I come up with, the time that I say is sufficient enough for you to restore those privileges. You have to show me, not with lip service, but with action, that I can trust you again. And you have to give me the space to allow for the rebuilding of the trust with not rushing the process. You have to deal with those consequences. And if you actually love me and care for me the way that you say that you do, or care about whatever this relationship is, you would allow for that. And you will change that behavior. And if you can't, I gotta love you from afar. I gotta love you from a distance, and I have to love you and forgive you with these boundaries. So that's my message for today. Forgiveness does not automatically reinstate or restore trust. That's something that has to be rebuilt. It doesn't matter who it is. This is just my opinion. This is only my opinion. I'm definitely okay with differences in opinions because I think they're beautiful, honestly. I think differences in opinions are beautiful. What I'm saying is, for your peace, for respect towards you, respect for your boundaries. No one has a right to be a repeat offender, and the only thing they have to do is say, I'm sorry, when they're really not sorry. So, okay, I won't ramble. I hope you found today's message helpful, and if so, give this video a thumbs up, share this video with anyone that you feel like may benefit from today's message. And also, please feel free to subscribe if you like videos like this. I have other content that is similar on my channel, and so check out my bio, my about page, check out the other videos, and if you feel inspired, please subscribe to the channel. And I will chat with you all in a new video. Bye bye for now.